You see this thing called domestic violence, eh? It has claimed too many lives in this country. And once again, it has made headlines. Now, welcome to So This Happened, guys. This is a show where we talk about the major headlines that has made a buzz recently. I am your host, Moyilua Olajide. So, let's talk about what actually happened. Now, you guys remember Osinachi Nwachukwu, right? The powerful gospel singer behind the hit song Ekweme. Yeah, that voice that gave us goosebumps and ministered to so many people. She died in April 2022, and from the very beginning, fingers pointed straight at her husband, Peter Nwachukwu. Now, the story that came out after her death shocked everyone with allegations of physical abuse, emotional torture, and toxic marriage that ended in tragedy. People who knew her said she endured for so long, maybe for love, maybe for the sake of the kids, maybe for what people would say, but in the end, she died. Now, 2 years later, justice has finally spoken. Now, on Monday, the Federal Capital Territory High Court sentenced Peter Nwachukwu to death by hanging after finding him guilty of culpable homicide. Now, the judge didn't stop there. He also got several other sentences between 6 months to 3 years for spousal battery, child cruelty, and criminal intimidation. And this wasn't all guesswork. Now, the prosecution brought 17 witnesses, including Osinachi's own children, and they also submitted 25 pieces of evidences. Now, Justice Nwosuheme ruled that the prosecution proved its case beyond a reasonable doubt. And for count 1, which was the killing of his wife, the punishment is death by hanging. Now, my people, let this be another loud, painful reminder that domestic violence is not something you manage. It's not love. It's not normal. And it's not something to endure because marriage is forever. I mean, if a home becomes toxic, you have to leave. No one deserves to die in silence like Osinachi did. This is not just for women. I'm not talking to women alone. Men are involved in this too because they also go through domestic violence. And just so you know, domestic violence has no gender, but everyone must know when and where to walk away. And just as we are still trying to process this verdict, another disturbing story has gone viral online. Now, this video has a woman in tears where she recorded herself saying her mother-in-law came into her home and beat her up. Now, beat her up. And the worst thing was that her husband, who she says has been beating her for almost 7 years that they have been married, was right there standing and watching his mother beat her up. And guess what? She was even pregnant. She cried, saying, "You are eating my belly. I must not lose this pregnancy." But sadly, she did. She lost the pregnancy. So again, if you are in a abusive home, please, I beg you in God's name, or whatever you believe in, don't wait until it's too late. Walk away. Ask for help. Seek support. You're not weak for leaving. You are just strong for choosing to leave.